Fantastic. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my OpenTTD Let's Play series. The year now is 2038, and we have £38 million in the bank. Partially helpful thanks to our new train. Where's it gone? I think it's here. No, is it there? There it is. Our new train 72 we put in last episode. It is making some money. It is making money. Last year it only made 1.5 million because it wasn't very busy. In fact, you can see here that a number of the passenger cars are generally quite empty. So we have room for expansion here, and hopefully we're going to make loads of money in the future. But let's move away from that a moment. First things first, we're going to now we've pretty much done everything in this game now. We've had a bit of MacLeod, we've had a bit of VacTube, We've even got hover buses, wherever they were. I don't know. Now, we haven't covered the whole map with a load of stuff. If we have a look at the map, and we look at the orange on the screen, you see round here we've got quite a lot of stuff going on. This is mainly our industrial network, working out, making supplies and feeding itself. But then we've done a big passenger line here, a passenger line off there, and we haven't actually touched the rest of the map. And that's mainly because the amount of costs involved with the trains in this mod, it's kind of dialed me back in this series. I feel that some of the mods in this particular series has held me back, and one of the things that's held me back is not having trains that can shift stuff that I need to. For example, I can't use MacLeod in the freight network because there just isn't the railway engines for it. Now, I could play around with it, but this is the set of mods I'm playing with this time, and it's provided those extra challenges, and it's been good to do something different, and I've most certainly enjoyed it. But we are starting to come towards the end of this series. We've got a few episodes left yet, but we're getting there. So what I want to start doing is, by the time we want to get to 2051, which is when the game normally ends, I want to be the best in the company league table, which is easy since I'm the only player. But I also want to have the best possible detailed performance rating. Now, if we look at the high score table, I wonder if I'm from previous episodes. No, for some reason that's got wiped out. But the detailed performance rating tells you, according to the kind of game of TTD, the standard game where you start, you play through, you get to 2051, and they give you a score. This is what it's based off. Now, our current total score is 764. Okay. Now, we can really improve that because, for a start, if we see here, we're doing 0% on loan, and that's because I forgot to pay it back. So if we go to monies, hold down control and click repay, bam, loan gone. So I think this detailed performance rating will need to update. Let's just see if we can. There we are. We've updated the statistics. We're now at 814. We're 81% way to being perfect. Now, minimum profit is not going to be very good at the moment. We're going to have a lot of trains not making profit, and we've got to be careful about that. We'll get round to it later. But stations and vehicles, that's something we can deal with. So let's have a look at vehicles first. We need more vehicles. We're not far off the target of 120. Probably just another 40 vehicles, maybe just less, and we'll be okay. So let's see about putting some more trains on and some more vehicles. Now, first things first, we've got cargo distribution on. That's another thing that's made this one a little bit more challenging. I haven't been able to just do a service and take a load of passengers where I want them to. I've had to take them where they want to go. So let's get to the cargo distribution flow legend, and let's say for passengers, let's see what's going on. Now, you can see here that this Tedham Central to Laddinghatton line is generally quite saturated. Let's click on the two stations. There we go. And if we look at the details, we can see that a lot of passengers want to go backwards and forwards between these two locations. And this is our hover bus route. Now, if we look at the buses and we look here, we can see that the hover buses, although not making loads of money, they are bringing in a profit. So, if we put more in, it's going to transfer more of these passengers. We'll probably end up with better ratings, because at the minute it's just down at very good, 67%. That's not a lot. I mean, very good over here, 71%. That's better, but still not great. So I'm thinking here we need to be looking at maybe getting some more hover buses in. Depends how much money they cost. Let's have a look. So here's our bus depot here. Let's go clone vehicle. Let's try and get a hover bus as it comes by. We'll hold shift. Right, estimated costs about $250,000, just a bit more. So we can get 4 or 5 more of them. Let's do that then. There's one. And if we increase that, we've got 10 now. So 10 hover buses. Brilliant. Let's get them going. And we will see how they get on in the grand scheme of things. Ideally, we need to keep an eye on these stations and make sure we don't get too many buses going to the station. Look at that, wiggling their way through the city. We can't even see that. Control and X, and let's make the buildings transparent there. So Tedham Central, still loads of passengers. And we'll check that before the end of the episode. Let's see how it worms its way through the town. Is it taking quite a good route? Well, there's our HQ there. It's not taking a bad route. And it's got a hover bus right behind it as well. I think it's pretty dangerous that, driving that close to another vehicle. I think I'll have to have a word with that driver. But you can see that both the lines there are saturated. They're both yellow, which means there's plenty of passengers there. Oh, they just went green. Well, if we have a look at the Laddinghatton station, we can still see there's lots of passengers there. So we'll leave those extra hover buses to go backwards and forwards, and we'll see how it goes between this episode. So what else can we add? Well, we need more stations, but we still need more vehicles. And the money's going up quite nicely, but I've noticed we've got a big yellow line here. And that yellow line is going to all the way down here. To Fongfing Way. So between Tedham and Fongfing Way there is a requirement, and it's causing that line to go yellow. And I'm not sure which way round it is. It might be... Let's have a look. Oh yes, we've got over 2,000 passengers wanting to go to Fongfing Way. Well, let's see. Where's this train 11 just come from? Oh, train 11 just came from Fongfing Way. In that case, what we'll do is we will clone it. There we go. So we've got an extra train doing the Fongfing Way. In fact, probably best if we have another one. There we go. I wonder how... we've probably got quite a few trains now going to Fongfing Way from Tedham. But that's fine. Let's bring our buildings back. There we are. Cracking. What's next? So we've got a yellow line. Let's look around the map for yellow lines. Dark green's quite saturated. Cartborn, white's pretty much unused. Yeah, looks okay to me. All these are light green. Okay, I don't think we need any more passenger services. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got another yellow line here, and that one's going to Fubourn. I see. Oh, look at that. Lots of passengers that want to go to Tedham and Cartborn and Farborough and Laddinghatton. If we had a Tedham train, they could all go there and change over. So where's this one going? Tedham to Fubourn. Well, that's a nice coincidence because I want some of those trains. Let's clone this train out here. There we go. Swap its order so it goes to Fubourn first. And then I think clone it. There we are. Brilliant. And we'll send those two out on their way as well. That's got to be a good number of vehicles now. Let's see how we're doing. According to this, we're up to 83. I thought we were on 82 previously. Oh, hang on a minute. Number of vehicles that turned a profit last year. Ooh. So our vehicles that we've got, we still need to wait for them to turn a profit. Okay. So now let's have a quick look at our road vehicles. And we're going to start looking at this next one here. No, not stations. Minimum profit. There we are. Minimum profit. Now we have been taking out some stations because we've been taking out these road tramways, and I think that's because the trams just generally weren't making any money. These ones that are left are making money, so I'll leave them in there. That's fine. We can turn the cargo flow legend off now. There we go. Thank you very much. So let's expand the network slightly. Oh dear, we got a UFO landed. Okay, let's put in an extra viewpoint so we can keep an eye on that UFO. Let's put him down here. There we go. Right, where are we? Over here. We need to go this way. So I'm thinking we put in a cloverleaf junction over here and it doesn't go anywhere at the minute. And this line also doesn't go anywhere at the moment. We could quite easily put something in here. There is a coal station there that's in the way. And if I delete this river, this town will probably get annoyed with me. But it is one of the biggest towns in the area. And I'm thinking maybe we could put like an interchange in. Let's just hide the trees a minute so we can see what we're doing. See, this area here looks like the land's raised up. So if we do a little bit more land leveling, just a touch. There we go. We put a 4-track MacLeod station in. 4-track, thank you very much. Flat land required, it is flat land, thank you very much. There we go. We can then do just a basic station and get this connected up. More stations and more trains mean more profit. The more profit we can get. If we can get stupid profit coming along, then we are into the realms of being able to expand our vacuum network, which would be really good. I'd love to be able to do a convert job on like everything. I think what we'll do is we will bring this out to here. Delete these. Yes. Bring it out just a little bit more and then just pop a diagonal. Oh. Oh, we go down, do we? Well, that's no good. Let's cut some land out then. So we're going to be coming out along here. Then we're going to be going up there. There we go. So we went up and down here. To be honest, going up and down one step in a MacLeod train pretty much does nothing. In the early days it probably matters because you don't have very powerful trains. They can be quite long and they'll slow down. But I'm just doing it for neatness now, to be honest. Right, which way round are our signals in this series? I always forget because I switch between different ones. Let's remove those ones because we want the single direction ones. Brilliant. Let's connect ourselves up here. There we go. Oh, did you see that in the bottom right hand corner? This jet just blew up our track here, which we should be able to fix in the viewpoint itself. So electrified rail there and there. There we go. Looks good. Right, so we've done this one. We've got a line put in. Now we need to be careful about what we're doing here because we want to start running a hub system. Otherwise we're going to end up with too many trains going in the wrong places. I'm going to get a train. I'm going to clone one of these existing ones just because I'm lazy. And we're going to make it to go from Ganningville to our new place, Pingfingberg. There we are, Pingfingberg. We'll get that going backwards and forwards. Now let's just check over here at Dendworth Woods. What we have got one train, and it goes between Ganningville. Right, okay. So basically, Ganningville's going to be our hub. We're going to have loads of trains going in and out of it. It's going to be brilliant. I don't know what we can do going in this. Oh, look at that. Oh yes, please. Yeah, we'll have a station in there. If I do this and there you go, MacLeod construction. Thank you very much. And we put our station in this way. Flat round required. Tease. There we go. Brand new station in. It's been a while since we've been putting stations in. It's nice to have the money to expand for a change. There we go. Let's just do that. Trying to remember how I did this. Like this. It's been too long. Let's put our depots in. There we go. Sorted. Now, one of the things that I wish you had in OpenTTD was the ability to clone, and so you could template stuff and make it easier, but you can't. I'm just got to live with that. Right, so now this bit here, I'm thinking if we delete this, there we go. We need to kind of level this off, so we're going to do it in steps. So let's bring that forward, and then we're going to make this 7 long, then it goes up, then it goes along for 7, then it goes up, goes along for 7, stays levelish, just so that the trains have a chance to pull their carriages up the incline before they go up the next one. Now, where are we looking at? Okay, that's alright. We'll come down to here. Oh no, we're going to hit this building. Well, that's a shame. Well, what we'll do then is we will go, that's length 7 there. So we'll strip the track back to here and we'll push the land back to there as well, so that it comes down. Once we've had 7 there like that, we'll zoom in and just dig here. And we'll dig on the other side, and we'll put a tunnel through, bit of track, fantastic. Now we just want this to be nice and even. Brilliant, because we're coming down anyway. Right then, we're getting close. It looks like we have to come down another one, so we will do. And then it's around here that I think we need our diagonal. Yeah, not far off. So let's just make sure that the land's nice and flat for this diagonal from here. Holding control. Oh my, I didn't realise we was on such a hill. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, that's not good. Well, first things first, we're not coming down this bit. There we are. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, and we're coming from here at the middle. So if we come there, oh, I can't believe this. This is crazy. Just doing some measuring. There we go. It's a good job we've got the money, because this is going to cost a bit as well. I figured we can go down one here. So if I bring... No, that wants to go down and it's not. Let's do this. There we go. Down one. And then see how far we can bring it out for. Let's say 6? 5. Let's bring it out for 5. Go down again after another 5. Go down again after another 5. There we go. I don't think we're going to make this. We can try though. It's getting close. Getting close. And... oh! Oh, there we go. We made it, no problem. Oh, okay, let's make it 6 then. So we're adding 1 onto there. We're adding 2 onto there. We're adding 3 onto there. 4 onto there. I like maths. And 5 onto there. There we go. Oh, that's fine. There's no problem. Apart from the lake that used to be there. That might be considered a problem by the Environment Agency, but it's tough. Okay. Whack some signals in. Looking good. Fantastic. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to do something similar. We're going to clone a train. We're going to clone one of these kinds. And we're going to say, you go from this place. What is it? Prindingbury. We're going to go from Prindingbury all the way to Genningville. There we go. We'll just have one of them for now. Right, now, not doing too bad here. We are getting some expansions going. We're going to do some extra... oh, look at this. This town here. We've got to connect this town to this line. We'll probably do that next episode. Is there any other towns nearby? Oh, maybe a shuttle service between these two towns. Oh, yes. Oh, then we're going to be bringing in the money. We can expand even more. I mean, look at the size of these 3 towns, though. The 3 cities. Laddinghatton, 18,000, nearly 19. I think Laddinghatton's the... No! Gangfing Hill's the biggest. Oh, well, never mind. Linham... it's getting strangled a little bit. What was I saying? Oh, yes, we need to check on stuff that was happening earlier on in the episode. So, let's go back to Tedham Laddinghatton and just have a look at this cargo flow legend for the passengers. And we need to see how many passengers are left at Laddinghatton and now look at this. Our ratings have increased because we're taking more passengers. The Laddinghatton end is actually running out of passengers. Doesn't look like the Tedham end is. Let's see about the... No, not trains. We know trains are rubbish. Let's see about these road vehicles. Now, it was 1 to 10. Now, they are still all making a good profit, though. The last year amounts are looking good, and this year amounts are looking good. So, our hover buses are just fine. The ones going to Foodbourne. How are the trains between Foodbourne doing? Yeah, they're all making a bit of profit. In fact, yeah, they're not doing too bad at all. About $1 million each. This one's 3. I have no idea why that one's 3 million. And in that case, let's just head over down the rails here to Fongfing Way. See how we're doing at Fongfing Way. We've got 4 trains going backwards and forwards there. Again, we've got one doing 3 million. And these other ones must be the newer ones. We don't want that. Thank you very much. So these trains leaving here, I don't think they'll have much. Yeah, 300 passengers. Well, what was that order? Oh, I don't know. 300 passengers. So it was full. Oh, 10 passengers. That one's 300. Okay, so Fongfing Way hasn't got many passengers. I think they all came at the same time. But generally all going very well. All going very well indeed. I don't know whether I do want to convert the MacLeod to vacuum in this series. I'm not quite sure about that. But generally, I'm happy with the improvements made today. So let's have a look at how we're doing on. The detailed performance rating, we now got 80 vehicles turning a profit. The stations, of course, is increasing, and we've paid off our loan. We're now at 822 points in total. Getting a lot better. Loving it. And how's our VAC train doing? Quick, click on it before it goes away too fast. It's making even more money. Brilliant. And it seems to have a few more passengers on board as well, which is nice. Well, there we go. We're going to continue with the expansion of the passenger network next time. We're going to hope that this continued expansion brings in more passengers, more services, more stations, and of course, more profit. Because it's all about the profit, isn't it? Well, thank you very much for watching. Leave your thoughts, ideas and questions, as always, down in the comment section below. If you want to find out a little bit more about OpenTTD, of course, head over to the wiki and so forth. But if you want to specifically find out a little bit more about these squares, I have something for you. So, in the game, there are squares. There's a square of track that way, and there's a square of track that way. I calculated the length of one of these squares. So if you want to know what my answer was, you can check out the video on my G-Side channel in the credits. If you're not, well, you don't have to watch it. I was just saying if you want to know, you can do. So check out that video, leave your thoughts, ideas and questions, and I will see you soon. Take care, and goodbye.